like how you were making your points. I was just explaining to you how you were speaking to me. I just want to say something. How you were speaking about incest the other yesterday.
When did I speak about incest?
Yes, how you did speak about how when about the prophet, how when you spoke about him.
I never brought up incest.
Yes, yes, she did. Your friends did, and
Well,
you
we
did that.
never brought up, I don't remember anyone bringing up incest. We brought up cannibalism. We brought up we
Did
brought up
yes,
sex with corpses. We brought up Aisha scraping the semen off. We brought up uh what else did we bring up? There was something else. There was a few other things, but incest wasn't one of them.
it was amongst one of those other few things. How that you and your friends brought up.
Well, bring up something that I brought up.
Hmm?
What do you have a question on something that I brought up?
Yes, I do have lots of questions, but one of the questions was about the story of Lut.
All right, what about it?
There, there is a contradiction in it where it says that Lut gave his daughter to a group of men to do to do as they wish with them.
He tried to, but the angel stopped all of that.
I don't think so, high because
What do you mean
Lut
you don't think so? It
Lut
didn't
offered.
happen.
Hmm?
It didn't happen. The angel stopped all of that.
Lut offered his two daughters to a group of sex-seeking men to do with them whatever they wanted.
Keep reading.
Later, yes, later he impregnated both daughters.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Read the verse. Do you have the verse?
Yes, Genesis 19:18, how which is the one how it says he
I,
offered.
I I know the verse. I'm saying, do you have it in front of you so you can read it and then continue reading to show you that it didn't take place?
Yes, I did agree with you. Didn't take place. How about
Okay. So
it
what's
didn't
the
take place?
contradiction?
Hmm?
What's the contradiction?
My argument was how that there was incest in the Bible.
Yeah, there's incest in the Bible.
Yes, how were the two daughters of our prophet? They they
They they
had to.
took advantage of their father, and he's not a prophet, by the way.
They say, oh, I didn't know for Christians, but how we do have a prophet named Lut as well. Yes, in the Quran.
Yeah, yeah. So his daughters took advantage of him, got him drunk, and slept with him. What's the contradiction?
Had to rape him, and it says in Second Peter 2:7, it says that their father was righteous.
Yeah, what's the problem?
1 second, please.
Righteous men aren't perfect; they make mistakes. Abraham made mistakes. David made mistakes. You believe that Muhammad's righteous, right?
Abraham made mistakes. Isn't
Yeah, you believe that Muhammad's righteous, right?
I do believe that he was sinless. Yes,
You believe he was sinless?
yes, he didn't have any sin. Yes, sins.
Chapter 42 says that Muhammad sinned.
Chapter 2. What? Sorry.
Let me pull it up. I think I actually had a brain fart. One of the 40s. What's that chapter, guys, where Muhammad sins? It says he'll forgive your past sins and your future sins. What's that chapter and verse? It's slipping my mind this morning. Thank you. 48. It's 48.
42, 48.
48. No, not 42. It's 48. Chapter 48, verse 2. verse 1 and 2. Speaking about Muhammad.
Okay. Do you have it? Because I do have it in front of me.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up on the screen. Just give me a second. I'll pull it up for you.
Take your time. Take your time. Sorry.
All right. Let me share this screen. Was Muhammad Quran says that Muhammad definitely committed Allah, forgive him of his past sins and his future sins. So this is what the Quran says here, chapter 48.
448. Is that right?
Chapter 48, verses 1 and 2. It says, it's on the screen. Verily, we have given you, O Muhammad, a manifest victory, that Allah may forgive you your sins of the past and the future, and complete his favor upon you and guide you on the straight path. So Allah says to Muhammad that he's given him a victory and that he forgave his past sins and forgives the sins that he'll commit in the future. And that's according to the Quran. You see it?
Yes, I do see it.
So, but at the same time, you believe that Muhammad was righteous as well, right?
Yes, I believe that he did not commit any sins. Yes.
Well, righteous doesn't mean he didn't commit sins. He could be righteous and still make mistakes. You're human. But Muhammad wasn't even righteous. That's another story. But here, Muhammad, according to your Quran, was a sinner. You see that it says that he had sins in the past and sins in the future? You see that right here on the screen, in the verse?
Wait, 1 second.
I'm just all you gotta do is look at the screen, bro. I got it right here.
Yeah. It says Allah may forgive for you past and future shortcomings. Yes.
So it says here that he has sins, correct?
Sins.
Correct?
Wait, just a second. Let me read this.
What are you reading? What are you reading?
I'm just reading like an explanation of the verse.
Wait a second. Didn't you tell me not to read an explanation of 35:18?
Yeah, that was the other thing. That was a discussion on its own.
Why is it that it's okay for you to get an explanation of the verse?
Listen,
but when I wanted to bring up an explanation of the verse, you said no, let's just stick to the Quran.
That was another point, brother. Okay, I will stick to the Quran. Okay, sure. Okay, see,
we gotta be consistent, man. We gotta be consistent. We can't be hypocrites.
How am I a hypocrite?
No, I'm saying you can't be a hypocrite by, holding me to a standard. Only stick to what the Quran says, but the second something comes up against you, you switch and say, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use the scholars and go outside the Quran for an explanation.
Brother, that was another point. That was the first point. How we're like,
doesn't matter if there's the first point or second point. The point is is you did not want me going to the scholars to bring up an explanation of the verse. So that means that you can't go to the scholars to bring up an explanation of the verse. We're just going to go off what the verse says.
What I said is for that point, how you cannot go for high for the scholars. Like you cannot go for like, you know what I mean? Like I had to go and search up.
You see how this doesn't work? Because it's causing you to stutter because it doesn't work. You got to be honest.
No. I do not stutter because of this. You know why I stutter?
You're stuttering because you're caught. That's what happens.
No, I swear to God. No, I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. How when I was younger, I had stuttering. That's why I find it very difficult to speak.
Oh, you've been speaking very well up until this point, bro. You don't have a speech impediment. You don't. But in this moment, when you got caught, you kind of was stammering over your words because you got caught.
I wasn't caught, brother. I
wasn't
caught. I was. That was a different.
So then let's be honest with each other. Let's not have double standards. You said let's stick to the Quran, so let's stick to the Quran. And according to what the Quran says, it says that Muhammad was a sinner, correct? It's right here on the screen. It says Muhammad was a sinner, right?
I don't know about that topic. I'm not.
What do you mean you don't know about the topic? The verse says it. You don't need to know about the topic.
You know how you know what 16 years old is? Do you really think that I have a PhD in like interpreting the Quran?
You don't have to have a PhD to read the words on the screen. You don't need a PhD. Read the words on the screen. Does it say that Muhammad was a sinner? Yes or no?
For me, it says, Allah may forgive you for your past and future for shortcomings.
And what does the verse say on the screen for you? What does the shortcomings mean? It's sins, correct?
Yeah, shortcomings, but this sins could also mean how that was made by accident which he did not notice or did not know about.
No worries. So let's even say that Muhammad committed sins unknowingly. That still means he was a sinner, right?
Unknowingly,
he was a sinner unknowingly, right?
No, he was sinless.
All right, take care of yourself, man. I can't have this conversation with you being this dishonest, bro. I can't do it anymore. I can't. You're not willing to. You're wasting my time.
You're gonna kick me.
This is what I'll say. This is what I'll say about you. You were respectful. You was not arrogant, and you was able to have a dialogue. I do appreciate that. But bro, you're too dishonest for me to have a conversation on this. I just can't do it. So maybe come back when you're ready to be honest and be intellectually sincere, and then we can have the conversation. Okay, but I got to move on.
I have a question.
But I can't because you asked the question about Lot. I dealt with that.
Okay, but
you're too dishonest. Take care of yourself, man. Take care. You got to get out of here. Take care.
Let me speak. I want to become a Christian then.
Nope. You're lucky I didn't bring up Sam. Sam would have. My goodness. Lucky I didn't bring up Sam. It doesn't matter the demeanor they have there. It's all the same. It's all the same, man. It's all the same. Double standards, the lying, the intellectual dishonesty. Right there, words on the screen, highlighted in bold and colored.